Dusty here, and I just want to go over today's recap for September 21st. You guys know we just had FOMC, and we had some really crazy price action for SPY after the meeting, and yeah. So, the meeting started here at 11, and we had this nice dump down here all the way down to 380. I started adding dips into this demand zone here. Let me go to the 5-minute charts cleaner. Okay, so I started adding dips at this level at 381 because this was a demand and I was thinking if we were gonna bounce off of it. And eventually we did tap the low 380s and we started bouncing from there. So let's go back to the 1-minute chart as you guys can see here. We had this first test here and I just kept adding dips all the way down to 380. I was like, stop loss under 380, and that's basically what was my mindset, is just keep adding this 380 levels for push back up to 385. So as you guys hear, we actually got a bottom wick here on this ads here on the bottom, and we were holding calls. Basically, I was looking for 383 at first. We kind of went right through it, and then I was looking for 385. And we got that nice move. I scaled all my contracts here at 385. Caught really nice move on SPY off this FOMC dump and pump. And we did end up peaking all the way to 389, which is, go back to the 15-minute chart. It was very close to gap fill, so that was another upside I was looking at. If we come at possibly gap fill this level right here at this 389.40 level, and I'm not sure if we fully gap filled or we're really close to it, but we were getting close to my supply, and then we started consolidating and dump for the rest of the day. So there isn't really too much technicals from this. It's kind of FOMC. There are lotto plays, but basically I just want to give a short recap on what was my process of adding 3 times. I was basically just adding the dips at 380. Stop loss would be right under 380 if we did knife. Size was still decent, but since it was a really quick move, contracts moved crazy. I personally scaled out 385 because that was my target. However, we bounced off EMAs here. We had this little downtrend here for EMAs. Then we had this breakout, and then we started ripping into a sell-off towards the end of the day. So J Powell said some bearish stuff. But we still managed to pump it, but then the bearishness took over. We started dying pretty much all day on SPY. Interesting setup for the next week. Going into tomorrow and Friday as well. J Powell speaks again. We'll see what the market gives us. But that's basically how I basically banked off calls for FMC. I waited for the initial dump and started seeing where price was consolidating at, and it was right at this area right here. And then I just started buying all the 380 dips all the way up to 385. And that's pretty much how I played it. So I hope this helped, and see you guys next time.